I'm saying that's pushing it right there.
Oh my God. So anybody can win this thing.
Anybody can win this thing. That's a perfect way to start it off. What's going on, everybody? Patrick over here at Ghost Picks ATS coming at you with an episode of Keep It Rolling with my guy Moff Dollars. What's going on?
What up, Pat? Yeah, it looks like anybody can win this thing this week if Satoshi Gadara can pop up and grab one. That's what I'm thinking. That opens the door right there.
So the weekend after a major, we got a pretty good field. Morikawa is in the field this week. Wow.
They're ready to play. They got the itch.
Actually, it is a stacked field this week, so it should be a pretty damn good tournament in Hilton Head at the RBC Heritage. Moff and I, we will get into the lock of the week later on into this, but shoot, Moff, give him a little Masters recap.
Yeah, not a bad week. I mean, our two top locks were Rory and DJ. Obviously, Rory went nanners on Sunday. You can't pick a better guy in the field on Sunday than Rory McIlroy, the guy that has no chance to win, even though he fucking put on a show. And like, I mean, if Scotty wasn't so stone cold, then Rory has a chance. Put 3 shots back at the end. I mean, fire. Like nobody was close that day.
If Scotty doesn't hole out on the third hole,
Oh, dude.
7 under could have
Oh
won it.
man, yeah. That was such a lucky dude. I told my dad when that thing went in, I was like, it's so lucky. You gotta be lucky. I mean, because Cam Smith hit the same. I mean, you saw how far Cam Smith's shot went past on that third hole or whatever it was. And I mean, you got to have a little luck in golf. But Scotty Scheffler, kudos to you. Great tournament. I mean, we could go back and find the clip. I think I said it like 3 weeks ago after he won. Or no, it was after the match play. It was after the match play. Yeah, baby Tiger. I mean, he's given you flashes of the dominance. Obviously, I was on Twitter talking about it. Tiger was number 1 for 5 years straight. That's the best heater of all time. Like, good luck, Scotty. He's got 5 more years to catch up. But if he can keep it up. But great week. DJ squeaks past the top 10. Finishes 12th with the bogey on 18. Just leave a sour taste in your mouth. But hey, Webb Simpson, while he choked his ass off, did clutch a top 40. That's a lock, and that was we told you guys like holy shit, the dude was up there all week, and then he's just 6 over on the last day.
I completely forgot about that. So, yeah, almost an insanely huge week. Plus 200.
Pat thought I was just being annoying. I kept saying Webb. We were texting each other. I'd be like,
No.
Webb.
Yeah.
And he was like, shut the fuck up. Who cares about Webb? Because I knew he forgot. But like, we played him. I played him all over the board.
Until it cashed, he was like 6 over, and I was like, damn it, man. Just like, but sure enough. So, I mean, DJ plus 175 for a top 10. Bogey's 18. That sucks. Rory plus 200. That's awesome.
Cam Smith against the rest of the world. Shout out, buddy, in the comments. I hammered it. I fucking hammered it, by the way. Thank you, sir. I mean, I texted Pat like, fuck, Rory finished second. And he was like, no, it doesn't count. And I was like, okay, I'm glad I don't know how this works because I hammered it.
It was one of the best things. I actually have that comment pulled up earlier. It was talking about the Cam Smith top rest of the world. So we didn't like him at plus 1,200 or whatever. We didn't think there was too much value. But when you look at the top of the rest of the world, you avoided the guys like Rory, all the Euros, all the Americans, all those guys that we loved. You avoided every single one of them and still got them for plus 350. So Cam Smith, that was awesome one. So
hammered it.
So damn good thing came out of this pod. So hopefully maybe we can get something like that again. So those were some.
Thought it was a decent Masters week, like. I mean, I thought it was a good Masters week. The pool was a success. Shout out to Cole Abergele, our winner. It did come down to a tiebreaker. Cole had the perfect number, minus 10. Scotty gyps it around on 18 to drop. I mean, come on, dude. Like we were geeking out. Yeah, it was a good week. I think the plan is maybe get these pools as big as possible. Like we could go ahead and make a pool either this week or next week, start leaving the links so people can get in this thing. They've got time for the next major. And so we had like 18 people. I wish we had like 40, or 50. Shit would be insane. So we'll work on it. It was fun. We did Masters gear. Other than that, I mean, we can roll on this week, Pat, unless you have anything to add.
No, let's keep it going. Let's keep it right on into RBC Heritage. So let's see what we got. Course description. We are in Hilton Head. Some of the main things about this one, it is tree line, peat dye course. We feel like we've seen this a couple times already this year. And we are looking for accuracy, especially irons. It's the second smallest greens on tour, which is probably the most important fact we're going to see all week. So got to hit them tight.
Yep, no doubt.
And distance means nothing. I could go out there and play this course.
Yeah, it's like 7,000 yards. It's nothing.
I'll be out of the woods, but, we're playing.
I mean, like at the beginning, anybody could pop up on this thing. It's one of those tournaments. If you're on, looks like we're going to have some rain on the weekend. So, I mean, for these tiny greens, I know there's a few holes out there. One of the par fives is damn near impossible to stop your second shot on the green, to get it to finish on the green. So, a little softer conditions maybe on the weekend, open it up. But like we said, I mean, Satoshi Kodaira has won here. It's kind of a stacked field this week. But
very impressive field.
After the major, I mean, there's big net. We got the top guys up there: JT, Cam Smith, Dustin, Colin, Pat Cantley. I mean, we got some big guys that were there on Sunday. All of them, actually. I mean, all of them were top 20. And then you throw Matt Fitzpatrick, Corey Connors, Sungjae Im,
all of them,
Joaquin Neiman, Russell Henley. I had some money on Russell Henley. 25th.
I'll tell you right now, I before the episode goes anywhere, I'd almost be down to blindly throw him in for a lock of the week.
Love him this week. Great odds too.
Bermuda guy. I know.
Actually, not the best odds. He's almost same as Matt Fitzpatrick. Matt Fitzpatrick. I love him. You guys will get tired of me hearing his name, but I'll tell you what. Until he starts missing top 20s and starts playing like shit, I'm not gonna stop saying his name. Because I mean, Matt Fitzpatrick at plus 120 for the top 20, and then Russell Henley's right there with him.
They're both plus money for top 20.
Yes, sir.
We might need like 5 locks.
So is our man, and so is Corey Connors. The man's on fire. I mean,
that's
dude,
a crime.
He's plus odds.
That's a crime. He's what? He's plus odds to finish top 20.
135. Joaquin Neiman 155. Webb Simpson. I mean, dude, they're scared of Webb. 130.
I think we could end this episode short today. Just say.
I texted you earlier. I was like, dude, we know who we like. All we have to do is find the juice. And if you're gonna disrespect our guys, then hand it to me.
I'll take all 5 of those guys right there down the line. All plus money. Fitzpatrick, Neiman, and what is Morikawa to finish top 10, and that'll wrap it up for the week.
Morikawa for top 10 plus 160. Same juices we had last week.
And then actually, as a matter of fact, you know who wins this week? 100%. We saw it last week, and I'll tell you, we were pissed about it, and there's no way in hell that you're going to say it. No way anybody in their right mind that is on this pod or was on our picks would say it, but DJ's winning this week.
Dude, what do you mean? I was gonna tell you. You said
DJ's driver's dog shit.
Fuck his driver. It doesn't matter this week.
So now he's gonna go out there with his 3-iron and his
5-wood and fucking.
He lost more strokes off the tee last week. It was
so sad
to watch.
I told Pat, if I had known what sort of condition the relationship between him and his driver, if I had known they were, in rocky times, that would have impacted. I mean, DJ without his driver, I mean, that's like, it's like Thor without his hammer. I mean, come on, it's not the same guy. But when you put him out there at 7,000 yards, all he needs is 4-iron. I mean, Jesus, and the dude was on. I can't tell you. I mean, the same can be said for a lot of guys out there, but I started counting, and the number of times that Dustin burned lips out there for birdies, I was upwards of like 8 birdie putts that were rim burners. I mean, like they just not dropping. I mean, that's Augusta though. And this is not this is just Pete Dye trying to play train. So you want guys who are accurate with their irons, know their distances, will fly it past these false fronts, stick it close. I think because green, you're gonna be. I mean, you still got a solid putter, but I mean, like three putt avoidance and stuff like that. Big. I mean, not big this week. But yeah, I mean, I told you, like, I was like, I mean, as soon as I looked at who was playing and the type of course, I mean, we've already been here and we pick guys for this. And we know the guys that can do it. I mean, there's no point in
the same guys, chasing. You know, I don't like guys if they don't hit their irons. So everybody that we just named out are all the guys that we've liked in the past weeks. They all hit their irons. If they put in the fairway and they're good on, so in a nutshell, good irons, good on Bermuda grass, good coastal player, good treat, and then you got to be able to drive it straight. I mean, or just put in the fairway, really.
So that's the only thing that worries me about Russell Henley.
What's that?
Off the tee is he's losing strokes.
Well, yeah, that's because he doesn't poke it out there.
Is that distance?
What you want to look at, I feel like this week we're looking at like good drive percentage or something like that, like an odd stats.
Okay.
So Matt Fitzpatrick is one of those. I think he's way up there. Neiman's good. I mean, the guys. Come on.
So Matt Fitzpatrick, I mean, I'll tell you right now, nobody's instructed Connors.
Dude, it's a crime.
That's a fucking fact.
He's my lock of the week. Connors is. He's the chalkiest pick of all chalky picks, though, which is brutal. That's tough.
Dude,
you know,
they don't even.
Nothing worse than chalk.
They're giving Webb Simpson practically the same odds as Matt Fitzpatrick.
And that's just purely off of history. That's purely course history.
My brain hurts because of like I mean, like, I love Webb, as you guys heard last week, but like, dude, Matt Fitzpatrick is a machine. He's like young Webb.
I would almost bet you straight up that there's nobody better on coastal courses than Webb Simpson.
I fucking love Webb this week.
He's not in good form. That's what
his neck will be better. He's getting better. Yeah, he's getting better. I'm a firm believer, but I can't. He's not 100%. It's hard to put money on a guy that's not 100%, right? So we got our locks of the week. All right, I mean, what are we time frame? We said we're gonna keep it short.
Those are all horses. We can maybe dial it in tomorrow, and we'll get our official 2. But yeah,
fuck that. I'll sprinkle it on all 4. Matt Fitz, Corey Connors, Russell Henley, and since it's raining, I really want to throw Shane out there.
Yeah, Shane. Shane's never a bad one. I mean, Sugar Shane, he was actually one of my top picks. That was a Ghost Picks pick. I love me some.
We didn't even talk about the matchups last week. I mean, we did have some pretty good
matchups. Matchups cook. That's we're already in the past. Matchups cook, but yes, also, that's a good plug.
We got to do more matchups.
That's a good plug.
I think we're pretty good at them.
Shut up. Go follow Keep It Rollin 365 on Twitter. That mob dollars, I'm not always going to be out there putting them on YouTube or whatnot. If there's always a little quick play, Moff knows his things too. So we talk on the weekends, and that's a quick, easy way to get out play. So Keep It Rollin 365 over on Twitter. It's an easy one. Go give it a follow.
We need some followers. I'm trying to engage. Follow me back. Talk to me. I feel like I'm talking to myself half the time because I am, but
we'll get some matches up there every weekend. Just some quick live ones that we chat about. But shoot, Heritage. Moff, what are we thinking? All right, so here are some guys. I'll tell you the top guys.
Got some long shots.
So here are some top guys in the tournaments after a major. And a lot of them have to do like with this course, because you play the same courses every year. So a guy like Webb Simpson, DJ, DJ's number 1. He gets top 20 almost 70% of the time after a major. Same with Webb Simpson, but he's just not in good form. Morikawa, solid. Russell Henley up there. All those guys, actually, honestly. But interesting enough, Corey Connors kind of a laggard. Same with Matty Fitz. Maybe a little bit of a letdown there for these guys. Same with Justin Thomas, which is interesting. And we'll see about
Justin needs a win. Oh, my God. He wants one. He's been there. He's there. He's there. He really is.
He could.
I mean, dude, they're not playing this. I mean, they got Cam Smith worse odds to make top 5 than Justin. Plus 210 for the top 5.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna. Morikawa is definitely gonna be my horse this week. Shout out Pops, good call. I also like Joaquin Neiman. Definitely gonna go with Morikawa and Neiman this week. Neiman's my guy. He'll be my. I'll take him. I'm taking him to win again this week. First round leader. That's got to be the guy. Ride him to the wheels fall off. But Russell Henley's another one, Moff. Like, you look at his approach on like small greens and just approach in general. The dude's nasty. Like he struggles with his longer irons, but longer irons aren't an issue here. So a guy like Russell Henley, this is, man, Moff knows more than anyone how salty I am. That's how my year started at Ghost Picks. Russell Henley was my pick to win at 45-1. He finishes in second place. 4 second places in 8 tournaments this year in PGA Golf. So needless to say, on the ball. Rory was another one of those last week. So one of these days,
he went so crazy on Sunday, dude. You love to see some shit like that. That was awesome.
It was as expected, though. Anyone who was on the, gets my emails over there. I said look for Rory live to win, and obviously I didn't say it on Sunday. I said it on Saturday, but I mean, still, he's one of the best weekend players in golf, especially in majors. So go Rory, baby.
All right, well,
let's wrap this up for today. We'll get another one out tomorrow. What do you say, Moff? Or should we just keep it?
Yeah, I mean, it's entirely up to you. I mean, we are Pat's on a different schedule right now, so we're back to our late programming. I'm trying to see some top 40 guys, like some guys like Kevin Streelman, top 40, plus 120.
Streelman's not a bad one. Streelman fits these courses here. That's for damn sure. I mean, look at the guys who won this. I mean, we got Satoshi Katara was 250-1. CT Pan was 160-1. Stuart Sink was 125-1. So I think we need to expand our horizons a little bit. That's 3 of the last 4 years. Webb Simpson, when he won, was 30-1. And Wesley Bryan the year before was 80. So, I mean, we're talking about an average of 100+1. So maybe find a couple. This is the long shot episode anyway, Moff. So let's go ahead. Let's find some long shots, wrap up this episode, and then get them some locks tomorrow.
Okay.
Unbelievable amount of long shots have won this tournament. Just somebody who's sticking some irons and maybe make some putts on Bermuda. That's about as far as I got to go.
How about Patton Kazire?
Can you roll it over there?
So I'm looking up. Like Adam Hadwin this week too.
Back on the guys.
That's a long. Hey.
Yeah. Long shots to win. Actually,
I like him
if
for
I'm
a
gonna take
reason.
a long shot, actually that's not long enough for this tournament. But Siwoo Kim.
Oh, Siwoo.
Siwoo loves Pete Dye courses. So Siwoo's always on the radar whenever it's
Can't
Pete
putt
Dye.
worth a diddly.
Loves Sedgefield. He's at 60-1. So Siwoo, that's a decent little long shot. I like Siwoo. I like him to win. I think he's a little more boomer bust, which is what we're looking for when we're looking for long shots. We don't want someone finishing 10th place. Cameron Young, Moff. Screw it. Cam Young. I think he's gonna
approaches, no irons. Big Bomber who does not have the iron game for this course.
100% right. Good call. Keep us in
Patton
line.
Kazire fucking loves Bermuda greens. It's his favorite.
He's in all right form. Doesn't
not accurate off the tee. Approach. Yeah.
Tell you what,
Let me see if
Moff,
find something else.
What about your guy? I'll tell you someone who's in good
Troy?
form, who's one of your guys, Kevin Na. Also, pretty long shot.
I think Kevin Na is focused on the Saudi tour.
Is he over there?
That's what I saw today.
Well, I'll tell you what. Long shots that I'm looking at. Harold Varner III. all the guys that I had Harold Varner. He was plus 450 to finish top 20. He also got DJ'd. He bogeyed 18 on the 72nd hole to finish in 21st place, which was just salt. But Harry V, ECU guy, finished second here last year. One of the best on small greens, hits it tight, knows how to stick them, plays par threes very well. Semi-important on Pete Dye courses. He always puts them around water. Always see some doubles and things like that. But man, Moff, some of them long shots they got.
That's what I'm looking.
Like it's gonna be windy.
I'm like down at the. I'm down at the bottom of the list. I'm looking. Wes Bryan. So I'm not looking for anybody who's won here before. Like Satoshi, dude, that's so crazy. Dude wins and then he doesn't even make the cut the next two he plays. Nutty. Yeah, Stuart Sink won last year. I mean, we're kind of I don't know, long shots.
All right, long shot. Hey, has Matthew Neesmith ever won a tournament?
I don't think so, but I like Matt Naismith.
Huh?
I like Matt Naismith.
He's like 180 to 1. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I think he's right up my alley. I'm gonna ride with that.
University of South Carolina.
Huh?
He went to the University of South Carolina.
I know. That's what I'm saying. The coastal.
He's got one win.
You know, that's my favorite thing to look at. So I'm going to go with Matthew Neesmith, I think. I don't know if he's ever won or not, but it'll be my long shot to win. He plays this course well.
He has one PGA Tour win.
He's got one win. Tell me it was at, like, Myrtle Beach.
Hold on, I'm trying to... Wait, no. He has no victories.
Does he have the title? All right. Calling it now. 180 to 1, his first career win. Matthew Neesmith.
I love it.
Back in the state of South Carolina.
I love it. All right, I gotta find some crazy. Hold on, and then we can pick up where we left off tomorrow.
Hey, can Wesley Bryan win it again?
No, we're looking for a first-time winner.
I think. I mean, at 300 to 1, I'm cool with a second-time winner. He won it. I don't know what his deal is, but he placed 15th last tournament he was in, so that's positive.
He hurt, I think. Just he didn't.
Gentleman's wager, dollar bill. Wesley Bryan, 300 to 1. It's crazy. I've never seen. There's few tournaments with longer shots that win. Stuart Seek won handily last year, out of nowhere. Anyone can take this thing.
He won a couple tournaments last year. All right, hold on.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I'm gonna find me one.
It might just be.
What are Ian Poulter's odds?
Oh, I love it. Take him. Put him in the book. Ian Poulter. All right. He got his
Ian Poulter long shot.
He got some.
I watched him regrip his own clubs. He's did you see the same video? Yeah, he put a little touch into his clubs this week. He regripped his own clubs. I was thinking about this earlier. He's got a decent history here. He hasn't done shit recently. It's Ian Poulter, so long shot to win this thing. Poltergeist. That's my long shot. There you go.
I don't even know if he's playing in this tournament, but
he's playing.
All right, well, we're out of here. Moff, quick recap. We'll recap it tomorrow. It might be a week for the horses. Moff and I will chat over here and narrow down our locks of the week. We got about 10 of them, but
we might just sprinkle all over the place this week.
Ain't happening. We'll find 2 locks of the week tomorrow, and we'll lock it up. Moff, I'm out of here. Peace and blessings.
We're out.